Man, you ever notice how some weekends feel too quiet before the storm? So imagine this. It's homecoming weekend in a small town in Mississippi, music bumping, folks dancing in the street, kids in their school colors, families out late celebrating under them Friday night lights. But before the night is over, shots start ringing out. People screaming, running for cover, bodies on the ground, four people gone, dozens hurt. And this wasn't even the only one. There were three separate shootings across Mississippi that same weekend. Homecoming of all. So let's talk about it.
Is an act of violence that actually occurred on school grounds related to a football game. Authorities saying that one victim was found, Perry, on the high school's baseball team, on the baseball field.
What's good, family? Welcome back to Insider Scoop. You already know we talk about the real, the stories that hit home, the ones that big media might mention once, then move on. But these stories matter. They're about our people, our towns, our safety. So before we dive in, go ahead and hit the subscribe, like, and share this video. And also drop your city and state down below. Let's see how close this story hits to where you live.
In Leland, the search continues for these three people that you're about to see on your screen, who the FBI say are connected to the mass shooting that killed 6 people and injured more than a dozen. Thanks for joining us at 6. I'm Troy Johnson.
And I'm Megan West. That Leland shooting happened in the town's downtown following the homecoming game at Leland High School.
All right. So here's what we know. The worst of the violence happened in Leland, Mississippi, a little town of about 3,800 people out in the Delta. The kind of place where everybody knows everybody. It started as a downtown block party after the homecoming football game. Folks were just celebrating, having a good time until chaos hit. And then around midnight, gunfire broke out. 4 people died right after, and 2 more later died at the hospital. More than a dozen others, some as young as teenagers, were shot or injured trying to run away. Then, not even 100 miles away in Heidelberg, 2 more people were killed during another homecoming event, and in Rolling Fork, more gunfire. So we're talking about 3 separate towns, all celebrating homecoming, all struck by gun violence in one weekend. Authorities say multiple suspects have been arrested, some charged with capital murder, and the FBI is still looking for others. They even released photos of people they're calling persons of interest. Y'all, these are small towns. This kind of thing rocks the whole community. So let me ask y'all something real quick before we continue. How safe do you feel going out to community events these days? Y'all remember back in the day when you could just go to different events and didn't really have to worry about stuff like this? Not likely these days. And most people just stay inside the house. So do you feel like it's safe to go out these days or just stay home? Now, you got to understand, in towns like Leland, these homecoming weekends are sacred. This is their Super Bowl. It's not just a football game, it's a reunion, a tradition, a reason for folks to come home to celebrate their roots. This time, the music stopped with gunfire. Witnesses said it was chaos, people ducking behind cars, crying, calling family members. One woman told local news that she saw bodies dropping and she just froze. And then another ran into her house, pulled her kids under the bed. Imagine that, y'all. You're supposed to be celebrating your child's school, and next thing you know, you're hiding from bullets. The victims haven't all been named publicly, but local reports say most were young adults, folks who just wanted a night of fun, not a funeral.
Personally, we already talk about them. We religion, we talk about going with Jesus. But like with it, it's like as far as the shooting and the parent, I don't know. I don't have the words to say. All I can think about it as a mother is it could have been me or my kids. So.
Now, here's where things get deeper because y'all know this ain't the first time. Just in this year alone, 2025, there have been over 500 mass shootings across the U.S., and a growing number of them are happening in small towns. You used to think this only happened in big cities, but not anymore. And experts are calling it a mix of easy access to guns, social media beasts, and a culture where pride turns deadly. Police haven't said what sparked the Leland shooting, but witnesses claim it started from an argument, probably between young men, then escalated fast. 1 second is words, next second is bullets. So you gotta ask, what's really fueling this? Is it anger? Is it fear? No conflict resolution? Or is it just pain passed down through generations of folks who never got the help they needed? Why do y'all think this type of violence is spreading so rapidly like this? Is it poverty, mental health, lack of police presence? Comment your thoughts below. Now, as soon as the news broke, it exploded online, all over social media. You will see hashtags like Leland shooting, Mississippi homecoming, and pray for the Delta. It was trending. People posted videos from the scene. You could hear folks screaming and running. Some of these videos got taken down for being a little too graphic, but they're still circulating in group chats and local pages. But that's the danger of the internet. One post can fuel panic before facts are even confirmed. Meanwhile, you have Mississippi residents who were online begging for media coverage because when violence hits small and mostly Black communities, it does not trend as long as it should.
Suspects in custody. And while they are still looking for at least 3 more suspects, I'd like you to take a look at your screen again. These are the men and women that the FBI are looking for.
Let me keep it real with y'all. I'm tired of reading these type of headlines. Every week is a new city, a new name, another list of victims. And the conversation always goes the same way. We talk for a few days, then forget it. But this one feels different because these are small towns. These are our cousins, our classmates, our aunties, kids. We need community programs that actually give our youth something else to live for besides pride and pain. We need proper event security, not just one officer for 300 people. And we need accountability, both for the shooters and for the system, because that keeps producing them. Because if we keep normalizing this kind of tragedy, then we're doomed to watch it happen again next year. Do y'all think change starts with government, or does it need to have a start with our communities? Who really has the power to stop this? The people or the politicians? Let's talk about it. Though here's the bottom line, family. This homecoming was supposed to be about pride, unity, and joy. Instead, it turned into heartbreak. If you believe every community deserves to feel safe, hit the like button right now. If you want to see justice for Leland, Heidelberg, and Roland Fort, share this video. And if you got something to say about how we fix this, then comment below. Put your thoughts out there. I'll keep following this story as more details come out from arrest to trial updates. Until next time, stay safe, stay aware, and don't let nobody tell you small town pain doesn't matter, because it does.